choice?
No.
You already pressed record anyway.
I know.
Welcome to Elevated Coaching, the podcast designed to...
Welcome to Elevated Coaching, the podcast designed to help group fitness instructors, personal trainers, and health and fitness coaches level up their skills and grow their careers. Hosted by me, Anna.
And Gregory.
This guy over here, who has the funniest sneeze ever. I really wish we captured it on camera.
We did.
Two fitness professionals. You're so dumb. Two fitness professionals with over 17 years of combined experience. This show delivers the perfect mix of humor, education, you're right?
Yeah, keep going.
And entertainment.
I was just looking at this bullshit light that's bright as shit.
It's
like
a good light.
Like a flashlight.
Isn't it great, though, for being so small?
Hey, today's show is Stop Selling Yourself Short. Know your worth as a coach.
This is a big one. And it's funny because he said this is going to be boring as shit.
It is going to be boring as shit.
And I was like, I do so many of these things. And that's another reason why we're friends, honestly. I need the person in my life who's like, no, people are bastard code bastards with bastard filling.
You didn't say that.
No, I know, but like my husband says that to me.
Okay.
I don't say that.
But
that's the deal. Like, I'm the
credit.
person that's like, everyone is great, like innocent until proven guilty. And then this one's like, absolutely not. Okay, same thing goes for worth. I was like, hey, we should charge $100 a month for unlimited classes. And you said...
That was bullshit.
And then you told me it should be how much?
I don't know, 150, 200?
You said 250.
250.
And I said, what are you even talking about? Do you know how much money that is? And then he proceeded to send me 4 different screenshots of local gyms charging $250 and above.
For what we were providing?
For less than what we were providing, okay? So when we talk about the subject today, trust me when I tell you that I am the best at undervaluing myself. And here's the deal. Most people who get into this industry do it out of passion. And so it's really hard for us to put a price on that. Because for us, we're like, oh, well, we would do it for free. Like, I would do this for free if I could. And he's like,
no. No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, we're going to talk about this today. We're going to talk about what... Did you just put a timer on me?
Put a timer on
so
you.
Rude. You're so rude. We are going to talk about how people tend to devalue themselves, whether it be emotionally, with time, with money, but we're also going to give you the how to make it better, how to correct this. How do you course correct the things that you've done or might do, okay, in the future so that you don't have to deal with these things? Because you have value. You have a ton of value. When I coach coaches, I tell them all the time, you're the smartest person in the room. The end. Know your worth. Know your worth. Okay? So let's get to talking about what devaluing yourself looks like. And I am so good at that. I'm so good at that. And here's what I'm good at. Undercharging or coaching for free too often. Now, this can look like flat out undercharging, which I actually don't do. I charge $100 an hour for personal training, but group fitness, I'm only getting paid $15 and some odd cents before tax. Okay? So there's the discrepancy. When I'm in charge of my cost, I know what I'm worth. When I'm taking a job somewhere else, I tend to just go, oh, okay, well, I mean, I do it for me mostly. Like, I only teach one cycle class, it's whatever. All right? And the other thing that I do is that I have fixed is, let's say Gregory wants to come train with me. I would sell him a package deal. So 8 personal training sessions for $600, which discounts that price, that $100 an hour, down to $75. Okay, and that's fine because he's paying up front. But then I don't do a good job of telling Gregory, hey, you only have 2 sessions left. We need to re-up. Like, what are you planning on doing? I just keep training him. And the next thing I know, I've given him 3 sessions without him paying. And now he's kind of strapped to pay me. And then I feel bad when I shouldn't feel bad, but it was my own doing for not telling him And he sure as shit is not going to be like, hey, Anna, well, he would. A lot of people won't say, hey, Anna, my 8 sessions already ended. We're 3 in. Like, I need to pay you. Most people won't do that. They'll just take advantage of you. So first thing, undercharging or coaching for free too often is a great way to devalue yourself. You want to do that one?
No.
We could just sit here.
Yeah. Say yes to every sub, every shift. I used to do that.
Did you?
But I only did that because I was trying to get known. I was trying to get my own class.
Yeah. It's when you do it out of fear. And I don't mean like, oh my God, I'm afraid my boss is going to fire me. If you feel like that, you need a new boss. Okay. If you ever feel like, oh my God, if I don't say yes to this, my boss is going to fire me. You need, just leave. Literally just leave. What we're talking about is either fear of missing out or fear that you won't get asked to sub again, or out of fear that you're not doing enough. Okay, things like that devalue you. So saying yes to every sub, every shift, every class, yes, I'll take that, yes, I'll take that, yes, I'll take that. Okay, that's all fine and good, but are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you building your brand? Are you getting more well-known? Or is it out of fear? Okay, and if it's out of fear, stop doing that.
All right, so let's move on to these next two.
Okay.
Because, I put you on the timer so you stay on.
He literally started a timer.
I sure did. We're 3 minutes in. Over-delivering, but undercharging.
Oh, I do this a lot.
Now, I feel like this a lot because, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like in this world, I just in general, I just believe you should always over-deliver, but also
100%.
But I also feel like when you look at the rates of other people, which kind of ties into the last point that we're going to make in this, it almost feels like I'm over-delivering and undercharging.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm just big on customer service, like just providing everything. I believe if someone is paying you, you deliver what they expect, you over-deliver. You just provide your service at top-notch instead of bullshit service.
Yeah. Here's where it gets in the weeds, and this is where I make my mistakes. If he has an hour-long session, we'll warm up for 5 minutes if he hasn't come in early to warm up. We'll warm up for about 5 minutes. We'll get to getting, okay? And then we have time to recover afterwards. I will push that session all the way. If I don't have anything after, I'll push it all the way to 60 minutes, maybe get in one more set because I have time, and then we'll stretch. And the next thing I know, it's now been an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they're paying me for an hour time. Okay, so that is not what Gregory is talking about. Don't do what I do. What he's talking about is giving everything you have to that person within the time they're paying for. And that is 100% what you should do. You should not go above and beyond by bringing them a protein shake that you've paid for out of your own money every single time you see them, and then going for an hour and a half with them, and then going out to breakfast and paying for them. Like, now you've lost money. Now you've lost money.
It's just like the time spent following up, tracking this, tracking that, like I like to use the app a lot. So it's like, hey, so what's up? Following up with you. You missed your session, or what is this that you put in for food? It's like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I could just be the basic trainer and just, you come in, you do your workout, we follow the plan. It's like, all right, see you in 2 days or next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't care, and I don't care about you until I see you next time.
Right. Yeah. Definitely going above and beyond within the restraints of what you have agreed upon, 100%. Going outside of that constantly, then they'll expect that. So then when you try to reverse it and just stick to your 60 minutes and not do all those extras, they'll think something's wrong, or they'll take offense to it because now you've set a precedence. So just don't do it. The next one,
avoiding negotiations or uncomfortable conversations around money.
Let me tell you, there's no uncomfortable situations around money. There's not.
You said that on point.
I used to be really uncomfortable telling people how much I charge. Now I'm like, I need to charge more. I told Gregory, I go, you know what? I would rather have 4 clients that pay me $500 a month for nutrition coaching than 15 clients that pay me $20 a month and I have to track their asses down 100% of the time, okay? There are no uncomfortable conversations around money. The only person that's gonna make it uncomfortable is you. You have a rate, that is your rate. If they don't wanna train with you because of your rate, then they're not gonna train with you because of your rate, okay? But you need to be the person Gregory just talked about, the one that goes above and beyond and says, listen, this is why I charge this.
Stick to your rate.
Stick to your rate.
No, one piece of advice I got from another director back in the day was know your worth. Don't and literally this whole podcast today is, don't undercharge or sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. So yes, I'm at the point now, thanks to my little buddies, when I changed
your
my
astronaut
rates.
babies.
Yes, my astronaut babies. Is whatever my
They're
rate.
gonna be like, what are they talking?
Whatever my rate is, that is the rate.
That's right.
And there's no negotiation.
Your astronaut babies told you need to be charging more. You sent me a screenshot.
Kinda, sorta. I adjusted it because I'm also a simple person, so I don't have time for, oh my gosh, well if you do this and do that. No, this is just what the rate is. Stick to it. Not all this other extra shit, whatever. Okay, so it's like, yeah. And then like she also said, no uncomfortable conversations about money. I know I don't have a problem asking because I used to sell life insurance, and whenever you used to sell life insurance, that was a sales business, and the toughest part of that business is asking for that check after you do a whole presentation. And I remember the first time I asked for a check, I was sweating bullets. But then I got that commission check, and it made asking for the check a whole lot easier. So this is what it's gonna cost. So how do you want to pay for that today?
That's right. Yeah. And the one that you may not think of as devaluing is avoiding uncomfortable situations. You gotta stop hitting that.
I know I gotta do.
About your time, okay? You can always make more money. You cannot get your time back.
No.
You cannot get your time back. And I'm telling you right now, moms, and I can't speak about dads, but moms of young children, okay? Your teaching time, your training time that you're with clients, you're gonna be like, oh, thank the good Lord above, okay? But here's the deal. Your babies are only babies for a small period of time. So starting to say yes to everything. If a client says, I can't do 4 today, can you do 7? And you say yes to that client, remember that you're saying no to your family. If 7 o'clock is not a time that you would normally train because it's family time, set that aside as family time, okay? Do not say yes to clients because you think you're going to lose them, all right? God, family, everybody else. That's the way it needs to go, okay? My personal opinion.
And stop comparing yourself to bigger name coaches.
Man, if you did that, we would never work together just because I'm so awesome.
Yes, because when I compare myself to this one, I just go somewhere in
He
a
says, thank you,
corner
God.
and cry.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for not making me that.
Gosh.
This comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. There's only one me. Thank God. Can you imagine if there was more than one me in this world? Ugh.
The world would be such an awesome place.
Listen, there's only one you, okay? The biggest piece of advice that I can give here is find your niche. Find your niche of people that you prefer to coach. I prefer to coach teen and college athletes and women over 40. That's who I prefer to coach. That is my niche. And I know that's my niche.
Oh, woman over 40? Oh, that explains it.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Is this a hit on my age?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
This motherfucker wants
It's
to
the
die.
conversation we had beforehand.
He wants to die. He compared me to other
Stop,
moms.
man. Like, we're supposed to be on schedule, and we're over time right now.
All right, common mistakes. Let's go. Stop your thing. Start again.
Okay, let's start again.
God bless. He's timing every segment.
Not knowing the industry standard rates. God.
All right, so
Yes.
these are common mistakes that coaches make.
Let's get in here.
Okay, now this goes back to the story I told you about the classes that we were teaching when I said $100 unlimited for a month, and he said, you're out of your mind, and here's why. Okay, I did not realize that the area that we live in, people were charging so damn much for small group. It is mind-boggling to me.
Plus, it goes back to we were going to be over delivering and
100%.
undercharging.
We did. Not
Yes.
were. We did. We did. Okay. Oh, I just burped up vitamins.
Gosh.
Oh. I don't like that. I don't.
Ooh, oh
I
my
don't-
gosh.
I
Just
don't
getting
like that.
experience is always enough.
No.
Accepting the first offer without question. Nope.
No. No, we don't accept the first offer without question. Okay, listen. No, and this goes to group fitness instructors and personal trainers. Do research before you get and or accept a job at a location. Do your homework. Figure out what the industry standard within your city looks like, because it varies, y'all. If you go down to California, you're going to have a baseline pay as a group fitness instructor of around $35, starting out brand new, no experience. I already told y'all I have a billion years of experience, and I'm making $15 and some odd cents before taxes where I'm teaching right now. Now, I'm doing it because I only want to teach one class, and they let me teach one class.
And you love spin.
And I love spin. And I love spin. And I just want to teach one class because that feeds me as well as them. Okay? I knew that's where I wanted to go, that location, because it's the closest to my house. And those were the things that were important to me. Can I teach just one class? Can it be cycle? And what's the closest to my house? The end. So that served me. So I didn't care as much about the pay. I'm not there for the pay. Okay? But if you are there for the pay, are you serious right now?
Yes, I told you I had a call. Just go ahead. We're on this.
I'm gonna punch this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a multitasker. What are you
So
crying
don't
about?
accept the first offer without question. Don't do that, okay? And then number 2, believing just getting the experience is enough. This also goes to getting a new job, all right? Oh, I'm just getting experience so then I can have the job that I want. No. Listen, there are places that say, hey, you don't have any experience. Why don't you start at a big box gym, then come back to us? Great, go get experience and get paid what you're worth.
Because let's also keep this in mind. Whatever pay that you accept to start out in group fitness, that's going to be your pay
For a long ass time.
for a long ass time.
Do you want to know what my last raise was?
What?
Are you ready?
What?
11 cents. That was my raise.
I think the Y gave me 9 cents one time.
That's what you have to look forward to. Now, there are some bigger companies where they do their raises a little differently. Some places do yearly, some places do quarterly. So if you're yearly, you're going to end up getting a little bit more. But usually they have KPIs, so indicators, performance indicators that tell the manager what you're going to make. And if you haven't been overperforming the average class, you don't even get considered for a raise.
But don't bet on that.
No.
Because I can tell you for sure, even when I looked over my crunch paperwork, it basically said, if you start off with this certain level of pay, you're not going to get a raise.
Oh.
So don't think about it.
All right.
Don't pass go.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to be stuck with.
Yeah. And that rolls right into, I'd do it for free. Okay, we would all do it for free. If you're in this industry, you would probably do it for free. But free actually does not pay the bills. Love that you're so passionate. Love that you want to change lives. Love that you dive in and expand your knowledge. Get paid. Get paid for that.
Like I like to say, get money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to do the next one?
Oh man, accepting every opportunity without considering energy, worth, or fit. Yeah, no. Because you could take the next opportunity and it sounds great on paper, and then you get in and oh, I think one of the biggest things just about that little work, that little part right there is fit. I mean, like, there's opportunities I've taken and it's like, oh my gosh, why did I take this?
Yep.
And now you're trying to find a way to get out of it. I've ran into that.
Yep. Yep. Trying to please everyone, like being a people pleaser, will absolutely tear you down in the end.
Yes.
You cannot put everybody in front of you. I know that we're taught like the golden rule, we're taught to think of others, that's fine. But if you're not in your own corner, if your name is not at the top of your own list of who needs to be fed into, you got it backwards. Your name should be at the top of your own list. You should be your own hype person. You should be your own PR person, okay? You need to think away from the emotion of pleasing other people and think more about what do I need, what do I get, okay?
Ooh.
What?
This is the other one too that I said about over delivering, constantly answering messages, programming or modifying outside
Oh, yeah.
hours without
Lack of boundaries.
Yes. It's funny because like I do have some clients that I've been working with that I've kind of just been stuck at this low rate, and I've been very nice and generous of keeping it there. However, I've slowly dialed back on like the service that I provide them, and I actually told one of them, for what you're paying is a steal versus what I charge now versus of when I started. And that's the whole point of what I was talking about earlier, over delivering. So I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, so like one of the things I said was you should be very, very appreciative of the service that I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that I do that's outside of what you're actually paying me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I honestly can just tell you no and just be a complete asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole lot that I do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And this kind of ties into that last topic there.
Well, before you do that, like in terms of skipping boundaries, you had a situation the other day where somebody showed up to train but never signed up and was like, well, I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, well, check the schedule. What are you even talking about right now?
Yeah.
You gotta check the schedule.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. So.
And this is another reason why I constantly harp on. Sign up. Some of us use apps and all types of other things. And it's like, hey, I canceled class because there was no one sign up. Plus, I had an event to go to, and I purposely canceled that class. Mm-hmm. Yet somebody managed to show up, and then they were complaining because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but you never signed up.
Mm-mm. Why did they never sign up? Because it wasn't even on the calendar.
It wasn't right. It was only, well, you're usually here. Okay, this is why I constantly reinforce you to
Check the app.
Check the app.
Okay, same thing goes if you're teaching group fitness classes. If somebody comes in and you have limited space, do not create another space for them. You have limited space. You need to sign up.
For trainers, they will reach out to you.
What?
Keep going.
You need to sign up. Sign up for the class, okay? And then the last one, playing small in conversations. I used to be good at this. Apologizing for pricing or trying to justify your rates. If somebody says to you, well, so-and-so down the street only charges $50.
Then go see them.
Boom. Okay, well, if that's more in your price range, it sounds like that's a better fit. Let me tell you something about the people who want to complain about your pricing before they ever sign up. You're going to end up firing them as a client. Or they're going to become your client, do nothing but bitch, and then spread bad word of mouth about you. Do not ever apologize or make concessions for your rates. Okay?
Let's reinforce that. Do not apologize
Ever.
or offer concessions for your rates.
Ever. The best way to get around this is what I actually referred to earlier. I am $100 an hour. Or you can buy 8 sessions for $600, and that makes it $75 an hour. Boom. Now they have savings and they have a longer commitment for you. Okay? You want to do a package deal that brings your price down? Cool. But we're also still not apologizing. You're worth what you're worth. The end. If they don't like it, they can go somewhere else. I feel the same way about people who are like, oh, this is pretty far to drive. Okay, you came to me. I didn't show up at your house and tell you you had to come train with me.
It's no different. It's no different than some people who live in Red Mill who drive all the way to Costco.
I do that.
Okay then.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Why? Because Costco has a better product than Sam's.
Okay, we don't have to go there, but still. Well, it's no different than the people who drive from Norfolk, who go shopping at Whole Foods.
Correct.
So.
Correct. You will drive for a quality product, and if they don't want to, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all, have you looked outside? Have you seen how many cars drive by? Hundreds. It's okay if that's not your person.
So let's reiterate one more time. Do not apologize for your rates.
Do not make concessions. All right, so how do we shift these mindsets? Okay, you gonna time me?
Excuse me.
Oh, I just burped up.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad these burps don't have smells. All right, so you're not just a fitness instructor. You're a life changer.
You're a life changer, and you're going to have people tell you that you have changed their lives. You're going to have people message you on social media and say, that thing that you said today completely changed my day. It's exactly what I needed to hear. Okay? You're going to have people who tell you that they're off their meds because they've been coming consistently to you. You're going to have people tell you that they finally got pregnant because they've lost extra body fat. Or because they are healthier, they can now think about having kids. Okay? You are literally changing people's lives. Changing people's lives.
Yes, and people pay for transformation, not just time.
Right. Okay? So if you are invested in people, they will invest in you, but they're also investing in themselves. And when you point out things, and I highly suggest you do, like, hey, 4 weeks ago, we were doing this same exercise with 20 pounds. You're now doing it with 50 pounds. Did you recognize this? Like, sometimes the transformation is a mindset shift. Remember when you started coming to me and you were dead ass tired every single time, and now you're getting more sleep and better hydration, you're excited to be here? Those are transformations. Point them out to your clients. They will not see them. I promise you, they will not see them. Until they go from a size 10 to a size 2, then they'll be like, I think I've lost some weight. What do you think? And you're like, no shit. What? You need to tell your clients, okay? You need to tell your clients what their transformations look like. And that's not always physical transformations. Sometimes that's mental shifts. Sometimes that's energy shifts. Sometimes that's how much weight they're pulling or pushing, not how much weight they've lost. All right?
And you need to go in with a mindset of they're lucky to have me, not I'm lucky to be here.
Yeah. Okay? They are lucky to have you. I almost said something nice to you and then I decided not to because you do that. Gregory is lucky.
You would have just.
Gregory's lucky I'm here.
Do not make this completely weird. We're in this podcast right now. Hey, well, that's been it, folks. Have a great day.
Okay, they are lucky to have you. You may be the only person in their life that pours into them. You may be their only person. You ask somebody, and if you don't already do this, ask somebody who their accountability person is. Ask somebody who is their hype person. Ask somebody who is behind them in their transformation. I will tell you right now, 50% of the population will tell you they don't have anybody.
Not a soul.
They don't have anybody, or they don't know that they have somebody. And they may just need help seeing who that person is.
Gosh, now I feel bad.
Why?
Oh, the problem client.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
moving on. That was a brief moment.
We just saw Gregory's humanity. Make sure you screenshot that because that may be the only time you see that ever.
Only time. Only time.
All right.
Ooh.
So recognize your role in retention, energy, community building. All right. I got a really good compliment the other day on a group call, and I kind of poo-pooed it until I thought about what was actually said. Okay. The community that I've built inside of a community that's already existed is pretty strong, to the point that a national league, okay, sports league, has identified me as somebody who has value. And they've asked me to come to their national competition and be there. I don't know these people. I've never met these people. But I've built so much of a community inside a community that they now know my name. They know how to get a hold of me. Okay, they know how to book me. Normally, I pay to do events. They want to pay me to do an event. It's a big deal. That's a big deal. Why am I going to poo-poo that? Okay, recognize your role in retention inside of your gym. I will tell you right now, most GMs, most group fitness managers will tell you, well, we don't get paid as much because we're not money generators. Bullshit. If there was no group fitness at a big box gym, 30 to 50% of those people who get memberships wouldn't have memberships. Okay? You play a part in not just getting people to come, but once they know you, they stay because of you. You generate retention for that location that makes them money. You do make them money. Because I will tell you, the last place that I left, they lost almost 100 members because those members were there for me. Okay, and that's not me tooting my own horn. That's not me getting cocky.
No, you can toot
that
your
is
own
factual
horn.
information.
They're lucky to have you.
They're lucky to have me.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You have to keep that mindset.
Lucky to have me. That's
Exactly.
true.
Just like rolling right into the next topic. Replace imposter thoughts with facts, certifications, experience, and impact.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a really, really good one. Really good one. Okay? If you have more certifications than somebody else, that may mean something, that may not. Depends if you apply it. Okay? But if I've been teaching for 17 years and somebody else has been teaching for 2 and I'm clearly better, why am I going to pretend like I'm not? That's stupid. I should be paid more. Period. End of story. Okay? I give a better experience, okay, and I impact more people, I should be making more. I have a lot of value. All right, so here we go, running right into actionable fixes. So this is not just, hey, stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this. This is when we dive in and tell you exactly what you are in control of and what you can fix.
Oh boy. Oh, list everything you do
He thinks this is the
inside and
nerdy part.
outside of class.
Okay, so a value audit is what this is. Meaning, write down, take a pen and paper, maybe pause us right now, and write down everything you do for your job inside and outside of class. Write that down. That'll give you a really good idea of your worth. Because my bet is you do a shit ton.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Next.
Programming alone. Like for a spin instructor, there's time spent preparing a playlist. There is time spent preparing a playlist. Hell, I think I spend more time preparing a playlist than I would for programming a hit class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Hit class you can do pretty much on the fly if you needed to.
Yeah, I can do it on the fly.
Yeah. If I said, all right, we're going to have a class in here in 10 minutes,
I'm
you would have
on
this
it.
room set up
Right.
in 10 minutes easy.
But if you told me you put me in a spin class and I had to have a class, I better have a playlist on hand.
Yeah.
Because I might put 20 songs in a playlist. Now I got to go
Put them in an order that makes sense.
Put them in order that makes sense. Then what if I'm having a shitty day? Half that playlist might just go right in the trash anyway. So now I'm stuck.
Garbage. It's all garbage.
Yeah, now I'm stuck finding another 20 songs. Yeah. All right, anyway. All right.
All right. Setting clear boundaries.
Oh, this is a big one.
This is a very big one. Okay? When you set your office hours, don't move them. Now, let's say my family was going out of town. All my kids were spending the night at somebody's house. My husband was out of town. All of a sudden, I had a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I might put a new class on the schedule. Hey, I've been wanting to try this class. My family's out of town. I would let people know in advance. Okay, you can do one-offs. You can do pop-ups, things like that. But once you set your office hours, don't adjust them. Okay? Let your people know response times. I tell everyone, if you want to get me quick, text me. If it is not an emergency, send me an email. I might get back to that in 10 days. It'll be a while, okay? If you want to get me somewhere in between there, send it on social media.
Your text take 48 hours.
But people know this about me.
Yeah, we know.
Okay? I'm busy. If you have something emergent, you better tell me this is emergent, or just call my ass, right?
So-called busy.
But I tell people.
You don't answer the phone either.
Well, sometimes.
Jesus.
Okay? Class limits. If you have a cap at 6 people, okay, for us, that's one of the things that we have value add because we keep our classes very small, which means we get more one-on-one time with our classes.
Personable experience.
Don't change the class limit. Nope, sorry, we're capped at 6. We're already booked. Can't fit you in. Can you come to the hour after that? Can you come next week? I highly suggest you book now. Books up fast. The answer is no. Oh, I don't have $20 this time for a drop-in. Can I get you next time? No. You have to pay in order to book. That's how I set it up on my app. If you don't pay ahead of time, you can't book the class.
And rates. Stick to your rate once again.
Yep.
Whatever your rate is, stick to it.
Yep.
Now, also, another thing you can do is research the area. See what others in the area are being paid and what's the going rate. Now, in just this general area, I know this one doesn't really know what the rates are in this area. You have a lot of different.
I do now because you showed me.
There's a lot of commercial gyms and studio gyms, and everyone pays a different rate. So it gets kind of tricky, and you have to understand what it is out there. Like studio gyms are gonna pay you more, and then if you're at a studio gym, you even get paid how many members take your class, things like that. A commercial gym, you just paid a flat rate, and then you have to find out, okay, so if I'm teaching a 30-minute class, am I getting paid for 45 minutes? Am I getting paid that extra 15 minutes? I know the rec center here pays you for an hour and 15 for a 45-minute class, which is very generous.
That's nice.
Considering, because usually for the 45-minute class, you just get paid for that 1 hour.
Yep. Or maybe the 45 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like whenever, or some places you just get paid for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So you might get paid $20, but they're breaking your $20 down to 45 minutes, which was that's fucking just. I digress. Yeah, so you have to do a lot of research when you go out here and start researching what the industry pays.
Yeah, because then it's not subjective, right? This is the industry standard. Why are you offering me $10 less? It's not subjective. Like, I did my research. This is what was offered. This is what I'm asking. Okay? And then practice saying your rate with confidence.
Yes.
Okay? Sometimes that looks dumb. Sometimes that's looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, oh yeah, well, I charge $100 an hour or $100 a session.
No, not. Well, I charge $100 an hour, but
yeah.
No, but
I charge a little bit more than other people. It's right around $100. No.
It's 100 flat.
It's $100 an hour or $100 a session, whatever you're more comfortable saying. A lot of people feel more comfortable saying per session, and then they'll say, well, how long is a session?
Per hour.
And you'll say 60 minutes.
100 per hour.
Yeah.
So when you want to start?
Yeah, factual information. Or you can buy 8 for $75 each at $600, but you have to pay up front. We can book you right now. Yeah. That's it. Okay? This one, he will roll his eyes at. It was helpful for me to do a version of this after a divorce. And this is a why am I worth it list. Okay? Why am I worth it? Writing these things down is very impactful. And then keeping them. I don't care if your list is only 3 points. That's 3 more points that you have a reminder of every day. Put it on a sticky note, stick it on your bathroom mirror. I don't really care. Put it somewhere that you're going to see it all the time. Why am I worth it? Your body will do what you tell it to do. Your brain will practice whatever it is your thought pattern is. If you don't start thought shifting, mind shifting, changing your verbiage when it comes to talking about yourself, you will never get out of this pattern, okay? So whether it's a why am I worth it list, whether it's affirmations that you say to yourself in the morning, whether it is morning meditation where you meditate on the positive about yourself, whatever it is that works for you, do it and do it consistently. If you write an actual list, keep it where you can see it. And when people compliment you, believe them and say thank you, even if you don't see that in yourself.
Woo. Great. Yeah. No. And to piggyback on what you just said, rolls right into the next thing. Find a support network. Yep. Find a community or mentor, someone who reminds you of your value.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I think the way I think is because I've been around a business mindset community or business community mindset for years. So there are several people that I constantly talk to who just remind me of, my worth, my value, what I provide. And it's that type of thing that reinforces, why am I worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. And coaches need coaches, y'all. If you are a coach who can't see the forest from the trees, get a coach. We do that. Well, I do that.
Well, it's funny because it was just, it's like a piece of advice that I was reading Reddit one day. It was like, when you look at trainers, some trainers have trainers.
Yeah, I have a trainer.
Your professional athletes out here have trainers. Everyone has a coach. You might see a coach and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they have a trainer. Yes, they do.
Yeah, absolutely. People that you see in business have business coaches. And those business coaches may not be the face of the company. They may not be as successful. They may not be taking home as much money as the people they coach. But I guarantee you, those people didn't get there without help. They did not. All the people that take a look at the people that you hold up here on the pedestal. Okay, whether it's in athletics, whether it's in business, whether it's just as a human, okay? A podcaster, I mean, not us, but like other podcasters. I guarantee you, they have a coach for something. There's 100% chance, okay? You want me as a coach? I will coach you. I will tell you my rate, flat out. It's $1 a minute. You can ask me for consultation. I will happily get on a call with you and you can pay me $1 a minute. That is my fee for consultations. That's $60 an hour in case you were wondering.
Bingo. All right, so we're going to try to keep this next one at 5 minutes or less.
Oh, let's do it. Ooh, a challenge. I like it.
Because truthfully, this could be about 20 minutes. Real talk, prep talk. If you're feeling burnt out, underpaid, undervalued, it's not your fault. But it is your responsibility to change it.
Yep. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
And one of the reasons why I say we can stay on this for hours, because it's like, even if you have a client and they're not seeing progress, as a coach, you're doing everything possible. But you don't know what your client is doing outside of not being with you. So it's like one of the things I like to basically look my clients dead in the face. What are you really doing? Are you having a hard talk with yourself?
Yeah.
Are you really tracking your food, or are you really eating junk? It's like when you leave the session, are you going to get this or do that? Are you drinking on the weekends? So it's like the same way, as a coach. I mean, when you look at it, if you're feeling this way, you have to look at everything we just discussed before, and say, gosh, I am undervaluing myself. I am selling myself short. I need to change it. And that's all you have to do. Sit down and be like, I got to start doing this. I got to start doing that. I got to start doing this.
Yep.
I got to cut these people off. I got to get this money. I got to get this money. I got to get this money. We got to put that on the shirt. Got to get this money. I got to get this money. So yeah, like I said, it's easy. Change it. Did I send you that quote?
I don't know, but if you don't have a why,
I gotta send that.
like if you don't have a why are you doing this? Okay, great. You want to change lives. Neat. Great. You're going to make some money. Why? Do you need to pay your car payment? Do you need extra money to pay your car payment this month? Is that why you're doing it? Do you need to make enough to pay your house payment? Are you trying to save up to go on a vacation? Cool. Take that total, okay? Make it objective. Take that total, divide it by however many clients you need at whatever cost you are currently at, and then set that as your goal. Okay? Set that client total as your goal. I need 19 hours a week of booked clients for the next 3 months to be able to go on this vacation. Great. That means I need to talk to 3 times 19 because only 30% of the people are going to end up booking with you, max. Okay? I need to talk to that many people per month. Divide that by day. Okay, I need to talk to 2 new people a day in order to get to this goal in 3 months. Okay? Break it down and make it sustainable for you so that you have something to focus your attention on that is outside of something that you are emotionally tied to. All right? Ooh, I love that. You should say that out loud.
Yes. This is a quote that I have for you. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing.
That's right.
So just remember
Say it again.
that.
Say it again.
What?
Say it again. It's so good.
Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Bingo.
All right.
And trust me, you're not being cocky by charging your worth.
No.
You're just being sustainable.
Yeah.
You got bills to pay.
Right.
You got a family to feed.
Yes.
You got whatever it is that you have. Whatever goal, whatever it is that you're doing it, whatever reason. That's why you are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are charging $100 an hour, you're saying to yourself, hey, I value my time and I got to make money.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Because the more you value yourself, the more others will value you as well. Perception is reality. If I told people I have a very small client list, I charge $200 an hour to train, I may only have 7 people, okay, at that cost. But immediately people are going to be like, damn, she must be good. She's charging $200 an hour. She must be good. Okay? When you're like, oh, well, I'm trying to be competitive, so I'm only charging $50 an hour.
No.
What is wrong with you that you only charge $50? Like, that's the only way that you can get people is by charging $50 an hour.
And then you end up with a whole bunch of people that you really don't want to train.
You really don't.
And then you just end up with one big ass headache. And then
or 9 big ass headaches.
Yeah, or 9 big ass headaches.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go right back to what we stated earlier. You feel burnt out, underpaid, and undervalued.
Yep, 100% of the time. All right, so to recap, I'm going to make it real succinct. You ready for my recap?
Yes.
Don't be a bitch.
Oh my gosh. That's why I don't like you. I'm glad I kept us on schedule today. Thank you for me.
Okay, but to recap, seriously, there are things that are within your control. The things that are within your control, if you don't like them, you got to change them. Otherwise, you're agreeing with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying, you're right, I'm not worth this much. And then you're going to have inner turmoil. And then whose fault is it? Yours. Then it's your fault. All right? So, our challenge to you is to audit your value, okay? Find a boundary this week that maybe you haven't set, that you need to set. Or maybe you're resetting a boundary, okay? So, share this with a coach who needs to hear it. Share this with a friend. If you have a friend group of group fitness coaches or personal trainers, share this with them, okay? Subscribe to us. Like us. Help us out here. We're trying to provide value to the people who are constantly devalued, all right? And you are the life changers, and you are the joy bringers, and you are the light in somebody's day for a 9 a.m. class that can change the trajectory of their week. That is how important you are. All right? So share this with other people that also need to be reminded that that is their job and that's what they do because they choose it and they're passionate about it and they're worth more. Share that with them.
Not to mention, we're doing this for free.
Yeah, we don't get paid for this. We don't get paid for this.
And I'm burnt out.
And I'm burnt out. This is episode 13. He's done.
Oh my gosh.
He's done.
I feel undervalued.
Oh.
I work with someone who's very demanding.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh. But they're lucky to have me.
I'm so lucky to have you.
Oh my gosh. You're lucky to have me.
What is that?
Don't worry about what I got going on in my life over here. All right, are we ready to close?
We're ready to close.
All right. So I'm going to leave you with a good old hot quote for the day. You can put this on a shirt. Know your worth, then add tax.
Add tax.
Let's repeat that one more time. Know your worth, then add tax. You bring strength, value, and power. Never settle for less.
He's talking to you.
My name is Gregory.
Were you talking to that person right there?
Yeah, I was.
It's like Sesame Street.
I know, you just dove into the camera and was like, oh my gosh, he's talking to you.
To you.
So, you know, that's when you do a little
Not
too
you.
much. You're over-delivering. You're over-delivering.
Always.
Okay.
That's the way I roll.
All right. Well, it's been real. My name is Gregory, of course, and
I'm Anna. Go change some lives.
go change some lives. I was waiting on it. Go change some lives.
Go change some lives. I'm talking to you.